皆さんこんにちは、フェリックスです。バイリンガルどころかいっぱいお話ししてかなりユニークな人なので紹介したいと思います。はい、フェリックスはい、じゃあ早速質問からします。私は日本語で答えで彼は英語で答えますので、はい、よろしくお願いします。フェリックスのファーストラングエージは何ですか？
ファーストラングエージはスペイン語。
スペイン語。
で、その後英語。
英語。
で、日本語、yeah, speak English, yeah, I can speak English. Yeah. So Spanish, English, and a little bit Japanese.
ジャパニーズね、日本語も喋るんですよね。今これ東京にいるんですけれども、はい。どのようにして英語じゃ覚えたの？
Well, I went to the U.S. when I was about 10 years old. I just had to study and learn. Kind of like just throwing and going into a situation where I had to learn and I had to study in English. And there was a program called ESL, so English Second Language, where I was placed for 1 year. In 1 year, yeah. Because I like to talk, so.
So how about 日本語？
もう日本語、I'm still learning.
日本語喋ってもらいましょうかね。
I'm still learning English, Japanese, but I learned, yeah, just came to Japan, same thing. Not really study in books. I came and I lived and I tried to learn from people. Of course, when I came to Japan, there were not really many applications, and Japanese is a very particular language because you cannot read it. Because I couldn't read kanji, so it's harder to learn. So I learned hiragana and katakana in about maybe 2 months. It's not very hard, but then kanji was really difficult. So I started studying with a friend, but mainly I learned from the people around me.
じゃあ今漢字も書けるの？私はもう何にも知らないのか知ってるんです。実は彼のことは21歳から知ってるのかな。
そうですね。
21歳からね。今何歳
？32歳。
32歳もう10年間知ってるんです。日本語ゼロの時から。普段は英語で喋るんで、今日本語さっきちょっと喋ってびっくりしました。日本語すごい喋れる。じゃあ漢字も書けるんだ。
まあ
少し。
乗り口試験 when I took the test 受けた時 I knew about 900. But that was 4年前。Yeah, 4年5年前。So 忘れた。Maybe I know 20 now.
使わなかったら忘れるよね。
If you don't use, you forget.
Even the speaking too?
No, speak I'm okay because speak I constantly speak.
使うからね。
Yeah, 使う。
で使わなかったら日本語も忘れちゃうね。
Yeah, because it's not natural. Yeah. Maybe speaking, I still have a base and I can still remember, but writing is not natural. So if I don't practice, I forget. So I forgot.
でも日本語こう喋ってたら聞くのはほとんどわかるよね。
Yes.
ね、だからやっぱり喋るって言葉って聞くことから始まるよね。子供も言ってることちっちゃい子分かってるけど喋れないもんね。2歳からね。だからそれと一緒だよね。一緒。ね、だから日本語分かるけど、そうみたいな感じよね。言えないけどみたいな感じ。例えばスパニッシュと英語だと同じアルファベットで書くのが一緒じゃない。音もちょっと単語とか似てる？
似てる。
発音はちょっと違うけど、まあ似てるところもある。
そうです。
日本語って全然違うじゃん。
100% different.
ね、文法も違うし、キャラクターも違うし、何もかも違う。でもあえて言うならば日本語は何が一番難しいの？敬語は？
敬語 is very difficult, but もちろん for me, kanji. Kanji is very.
喋るのだったら何が難しい？
For speaking.
どの音でも。
For speaking, yeah, keigo, I'm putting everything like in the right, like wa, ga, ni, o, yeah, and using that properly, yeah, it's very difficult because when you think in English, you can't speak in Japanese, so you have to change the way you think, which I think is something beautiful about languages. Because if you change the way you speak, you change the way you think. So when I started learning Japanese, I changed the way I was thinking about things or expressing things. and I changed the way I think about life also because I understand the culture a little bit better. So that's why even when I left Japan, I continued learning Japanese because I really love that about the language. Yeah. But yes,
このサウンドも好き。
yeah, the sound is really it's similar to Spanish. It's like a, e, i, o.
ちゃんと母音が入ってる。
Yeah,
母や。
yeah. Like da, de, di, do, do.
スパニッシュってなんか言ってたよね。なんか
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Very like romantic.
いいよ
Yeah.
ね。今日本にいてて、今何やってるの？
Right now in Japan, I'm helping build the basics for this team called One Tokyo that we started with Keisuke with Honda. Because I'm talking.
It's okay. どっちでもいいんだけど、たまに見て。
Okay.
せっかくかっこいいかもしれ
We
ない。
need like to.
いや、私なんかほらこれたまに見てるでしょ。
So
One Tokyo.
I'm in here to do
なんかじゃ
the.
あ、まあ日本で何してるの？
Yeah. So right now I'm in Tokyo to do the One Tokyo project, to build the basis for the team. Not only for like the tactical aspect, but also with the coaching and guiding the coach on how to carry on training, how to manage people. So that's what I came here to do. And I've been here for about 3-4 months. Because of Corona, we had to stop, so I had to stay a little bit longer, and I can't go back anywhere now because of Corona. So I've stayed here for a little bit longer. Yeah.
じゃあこれが落ち着いたらどこに？
After this, go back to Cambodia.
カンボジアに。
Yeah.
カ
To
ンボジアの
coach.
チームね。
Yes.
ケイスケ君らが
Yes. Together with Keisuke. So I take care of.
監督だった。
Yes. Kanto and Keisuke is the general manager.
ジェネラルマネージャーね。で、監
Kanto.
督の人からカンボジアに帰る。今は帰る。で、ブラジルに行くことは
Before there was some plan, but now I'm gonna be really busy with Cambodia because it's not only the team but also building the infrastructure, building social programs, helping the young kids understand using soccer like a tool for education. So that's what we're trying to do.
すごいね。
Thank you. So that's
カン
the
ボジア
whole
は何
program.
語？
It's
カンボジア語でしょ？
Kemergo. Khemer. Yeah,
なんかスペルもなんか
Oh, it's very, very
でもなんか
very
絵
difficult.
みたいなで、それがわかるの？
Wakana. No. Only
全然わかんない。
全然わからない。
で、じゃあ通訳の人がいるわけ。
Yes.
向こう行ったら。
English と Kemer.
あ
And there's one also that is Japanese to Kemer. When Keisuke comes, sometimes we use
ジャパニーズとカンボジアンできる人がいるの？
there is translators. Yeah. Many Cambodians love Japan, so they come to study in Japan.
じゃあもう当分の間はもうカンボジアを中心にまあ日本に行ったり、仕事が収まってもコロナが収まっても。
Yes. Go back.
試合見に行きたいなと思ってカンボジアの
Oh yeah, please.
代表の。
You can do a video. We can do a video from this
そう
stadium.
そうそう
Yeah.
ね、いろんな言葉ができたり、いろんな国に住むと、やっぱり自分ができること、もともとはサッカープレーヤーでプロのサッカープレーヤーなんですよね。でもそういう喋るのとか、いろんな国を経験しているので、こんな大きな仕事ができるようになるっていうことですよね。あと仲間がいるっていうかね、人付き合いがいいっていうか、あそこは大きいかなと思うんですね。それで他の国って今まで住んだ国はどこ？
Oh, many.
一番初めはじゃあアルゼンチンで生まれました。
So Argentina, then U.S. to San Diego,
California.
and then Spain, Valencia.
は何で？
Soccer.
プロサッカーもいい。スペイン。
De Valencia en Alicante. De Japan. Then from Japan I went to Uruguay 1 year, and then back to Argentina, and then Mexico, and then I came to Japan for a few months again, and then Australia for 1 year, Cambodia, between Australia and Cambodia, and I did Holland also for maybe 4 months. 4 months. Yeah. I lived there with Keisuke. When he played in Venlo, this last year, before going to Brazil. Yeah.
基本的に本田圭佑さんの何をしてる
Keisuke was in between teams, deciding which team to go, and he was training in Venlo because he used to play there. So we stayed in Venlo for many months, and we lived there. Yeah.
フェリックスは何をしてるの主に仕事として
So there I help Keisuke with the business projects. So I help when he needs, for example, to build a presentation or to help like tighten up the English, and also when we do management for Cambodia, when I'm not there, we do it through like Skype. It was like and we do online management. So I'm always busy. Corona is kind of the same for me because I always do management through being outside of Cambodia. So yeah, also that continues, and then helping in Keisuke with Keisuke's new projects. He always is doing something new. So yeah.
いろんな国のサッカープレーヤーも見てきたし、まあ実際自分もしてきて、日本人の子はもちろんいいとこいっぱいあると思うんだけれども、もう少し日本の子はこういう風にしたらいいんじゃないかなみたいなのってありますか？ありますか？ある？
That's a great question. I want to look at the camera.
どっちでもいいよ。言ってあげて。
That's a great question because I think the Japanese culture is so great, and there's a lot of things that I took and I love. But I feel that sometimes it's too strict, especially in sports, because sports is a sort of art and for expression, and of course discipline is needed. But when you tell a kid too much you should pass and you should move and you should do this and you should do this and you should do this, you steal away the imagination. You steal away their courage to challenge, because they feel like they have to do this and this is the correct thing to do. So sometimes as coaches or as managers or as leaders, it's important to give some freedom for the players or the kids to express themselves, because their imagination is better than ours, and they can see more things than we can. So we should let them express themselves, even if they make mistakes. When they make a mistake, we can talk about it and see why they made it, and they can realize and they can learn because they're smarter than we are. So that's really important, I think, to let them express themselves. Yeah.
親としてどんなことをしてもらった時に嬉しかったり感動したりしたか？
Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question because I lived in so many countries and I coach kids also. I coach kids in Japan when I was here to learn Japanese also. I coach kids in Argentina and I coach kids in Spain. So in Argentina and Spain, the situation is different because the parents want the kids to be professional because they want them to be rich, to make money, and to like they use them to save themselves. So it's a lot of pressure for the kids.
Not to have fun.
Yes, it's have fun, but you have to make many parents. And also it's too much passion in soccer, so people go crazy and they're just kids, like they say bad things, so a lot of pressure. So in Japan I know it's a little bit different, and I think it also has to do with your kid personality. So you know your kid, so sometimes maybe if you go watch and you talk, maybe the kid gets nervous, but sometimes kids, when the parents go, they get motivation. So it depends on the relationship with the kid.
Okay.
So it depends on the situation. And sometimes kids want to hear from the parents. Sometimes they're like, no, leave me alone. I know what I have to do. So for me, when I was a kid, when I was in Argentina, almost my entire family came to watch. My mom, my dad, my sister, my cousins, my aunts, everybody came to watch. I was like 8, 9, And so many people came to watch the games. So it was great. I felt really good, and I like talking to my father about soccer because he understood a lot. So he was my first coach. So I listened to my father more than I listened to my coach at the beginning. My second team, my coach was very good, so I respected him a lot. So I listened to both. So yes, that's my memory as a kid. Yeah.
お父さん何言われたら嬉しかった？言われたら
just advice. He
アドバイスしてもらったら嬉しかった。
Yeah, just like, oh, you should maybe move here a little more. You should not wait. You should not react. You should, yeah.
そう具体的なアドバイス。
Yeah, very like specific. I like that. Or we watch soccer together, and he will say like, oh, this is like something nice to do, or like, oh, look, maybe you can try this. Or, yeah. So spending time together with my father on soccer was really nice. Yeah.
じゃあなんか負けたり失敗した時お父さんどうですか？
We don't really talk about lose. Yeah. If I made a mistake,
お父さんなんか言われる。
yeah. If I asked, he said. If I didn't, then he no.
優しい。
He's very kind. Yeah.
お母さんも優しいよね。
Yeah.
優しいよね。お母さん。
So
お母さんサッカー知らないあんまり。
no. She watch a lot, but not. Yeah.
前は見てってくれるのは嬉しかった。
Yes. So
みんな来てくれるのは。
my parents' philosophy, I think, is more like love, like always love and support, and so I
す
grew up.
ごいペアネスなんです。すごい人たちだった。ケイスケとは英語？
Yes, always.
だいぶね、英語喋る。
Always English. So kids
歌詞とも
study a lot
だよね。みんな
English.
英語よね。誰と日本語って言ったら日本のいる人と日本語。ちょ
Yeah,
っとだけ。
yeah. So the staff in Cambodia. So we have an athletic trainer and analyst. They're Japanese and nutritionist. Yeah. So Keisuke, when we're together, he speaks Japanese. So I answer in English. Yeah. So everybody speaks Japanese, but I answer in English. But Taichi and Kisaki as well. Taichi-san and Kisaki-san, they also understand English. They study English. But Keisuke will always speak in Japanese because.
なんか変なんだよ。
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
そ
Yeah.
う、私も家族で英語変なの。
Yeah, but when we chat online, we do in English.
OK。
But when we speak, it's in Japanese. But I always speak in English.
じゃあスパニッシュは今はもう親とだけ。
Yeah, only. Yeah, that's right. And I still talk to some of my teachers in Argentina school. So with them I speak. Yeah, so only those two.
でも絶対忘れないでしょ。
No.
英語絶対忘れないでしょ。今の感じだったら日本語忘れていく。これで日本語しなくなるから。
No, what? A little bit rusty. Like.
だから今から日本語喋れないと10年は喋れるから。英語喋るでしょ、スパニッシュ。10年喋れなくても多分。
Yes. Japanese maybe becomes a little bit lower, but since I've been in Japan again, it goes up like really quick. But I always have good base. I try to watch Japanese drama or Japanese anime just to listen. NHK News. Podcast, Podcast.
いいよ。はい、じゃあ今日はどうもありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. Thank you guys.
じゃあねー。